Welcome back. Yeah. He just made that putt. Let's see what they say here.
The double bogey.
Yeah, that could have been way worse.
I was expecting it would be, but he's
Here,
still...
Hawk, you do the commentary.
So back to 5 under and sharing the lead right now as we check out the leaderboard brought to you by NT.
There you go, man. That was but he's still tied for the lead, right?
Yeah.
After all that.
And I think the guy, Daniel Brown, has a, I think, birdie putt coming up to possibly get to 6 under.
Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, we're watching golf.
That was
That's what we do
quite the
radio.
sequence.
Wait, I thought we weren't supposed to watch golf.
I don't know what's going on. Listen, we got big stuff coming up here. We got to get ourselves ready and get ourselves all set because the head coach of the Minnesota Vikings is going to become necessarily pretty quick. And
Oh, yeah.
And even bigger than that, Mark Parrish is here now.
Mark Parrish!
Yes, much bigger.
Petty.
What up, Marco?
What's up, y'all? How we doing?
How the hell are you?
I don't know. Doing
Perry,
good.
can I ask you a quick question?
Absolutely.
Do you think on your best day of golf on this golf course, you could do better than 11 over?
No.
Yeah. I mean, I certainly have to have a day. I mean, I guess it's some of the courses. Well, I mean, I've played the courses that they haven't done that before. But
Have you played St. Andrews?
No, but at the same time, to play at those courses and then at the difficulty that they play it under, no, because you go into those the rough that they play is unbelievable. We played my rookie year. We got into Phoenix early, and we got to play the course for the Phoenix Open there. And it was about 3 weeks before the tournament. And if you hit the ball and it just rolled into the rough, sometimes we couldn't even find it. Like it's amazing how that's what you need, those spotters, because just when it just rolls into the rough, it's so thick and heavy. You may not even find your ball. It's absolutely incredible, and how these guys get their club on the ball when that is just buried in that rough is amazing, because my wrist was killing me after about five holes. So long story long, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Incredible.
And,
So there you go.
Scotty Scheffler just did exactly what you were talking about.
Well, listen, there's lots going on. Let's get to the news.
This is KFAN News with Chris Hockey, presented by the St. Paul Saints.
Thank you, St. Paul Saints. Wednesdays at Bernie's. It's coming right up, guys. This coming Wednesday. Super excited about it. CHS Field, you can get your tickets at saintsbaseball.com. Saintsbaseball.com. 1 o'clock game will be down there. Bernie himself will be there. The Power Trip Morning Show will be there. I'm sure it's going to be a hell of a good time on a beautiful day. The St. Paul Saints are back in action when they visit the Toledo Mud Hens at 3rd Field. Tonight, they're in Toledo. So Randy Dobnak on the mound for your Saints. Go Saints! There you go. So we're keeping an eye on the all the computer outages going on at all the airports. We'll let you know if there's any update on that. But the bottom line is this. If you're flying this morning, we apologize. It's going to be a long day. Long day. Also going on in the world, ladies and gentlemen, visitors at the U.S. Botanic Garden in the nation's capital could be in store for a stomach-turning treat this weekend. It doesn't happen very often, but a spokesperson says 2 corpse flowers may bloom this weekend. When they bloom, the rare Sumatran plants give off a smell like rotting flesh to help attract pollinating insects like beetles and flies. Corpse flowers are an endangered species, and the Botanic Garden is helping with research to ensure that they survive. I don't know why.
Yeah, that's odd.
Let them die.
Yeah. Man, part of me really, really wants to know what that smells like.
Why?
I don't know. It's a curious thing, don't you think?
I think when Sauce's son is born, I'm going to send Kel a bouquet of corpse flowers.
Well, that's mean as hell.
mean as hell.
Why would you do that? That's just terrible. You say some terrible
They're
things.
flowers, man. I'm trying to be nice.
It's terrible.
She's the one going through the hell, not you.
Yeah, well, nobody's showing up for your funeral.
I mean,
I'm not wrong.
no, I didn't disagree.
I'm busy that day.
Speaking of funerals, sad to hear this. Comedian and actor Bob Newhart died yesterday.
Yeah.
One
Age
of
of
the
94. His publicist says he passed away Thursday in Los Angeles after a series of short illnesses. He had 2 hit TV series, The Bob Newhart Show in the 1970s and Newhart in the 1980s, later known for appearing in the film Elf. He was Papa Elf. And on The Big Bang Theory. Bob Newhart, one of the best, man.
Seemed like such a good dude, too.
Yeah.
His bit, when he used to be, you'd only hear one side of the phone call. If you ever heard his comedy albums back in the day, they are really, really great, especially for that era. Really groundbreaking comedy. Funny stuff.
Newhart, such a great show.
Oh, dude, and the end of the series, when the whole series itself was a dream. That's just the most brilliant thing of all time. So the end of Newhart, the 80s television series, the very last episode, the very last scene, he wakes up in bed beside his wife from the other Bob Newhart series from the 70s. And so the concept was the entire 80s series was a dream had by the 1970s character.
That's brilliant.
awesome.
It's just brilliant, man. So
And nobody saw it coming, obviously.
yeah, right. No, for sure.
Right.
Yeah.
That's so.
My
that's
parents
so-
used to watch that show, so all I remember from the Newhart show was
Same.
this is my brother Daryl,
Yep.
this is my other brother Daryl.
Yep. Same.
And they said that almost every episode.
And everybody would laugh.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's all I
Brother
remember as
Daryl,
well.
my other brother Daryl.
And that's the one of those dudes is in Deadwood.
Yeah.
I knew I recognized him, so I looked it up the other day, and I
Yeah.
was like, "I'll be damned! It's one of the Daryls."
It's him. He's the
One of the Daryls.
the older brother who said the line about the Daryls. Actually, that
Such
he
a-
was the guy. Yeah.
Such an unlikable dude in
Oh
Deadwood.
man, almost nobody's likable in Deadwood. It's the best.
Hey, so speaking of unlikable, I watched another couple episodes of The Boys last night because the final
my
episode is
gosh.
out, so the whole series is out now.
Right.
Fourth
Yeah.
season. I don't think he's ever been nominated, but Anthony Starr, who plays Homelander,
Yeah.
man, this is about to be a preposterous statement. I think there are very few actors on the planet that could be as hateable in every shot of every scene. It doesn't matter if it's his eyes, his smile.
Yeah.
You're like, this guy is the worst.
Yeah.
And it's the tension. I think he is a crazy underrated actor. That's a tough role, man, to be universally hated.
When he gets hit in the mouth by the liquid, do you know what I'm talking about?
I'm only through
Okay,
5
never mind
episodes.
then. Oh my god!
I mean, this season though has been fantastic.
Wow.
I just watched the. So are you through the whole thing almost?
Almost.
So I just watched the episode where he goes back to the lab and basically wreaks havoc. That whole episode, I'm like, this guy's a genius, man. Anthony Starr. Shout out to Anthony Starr. I'm sure he listens to the podcast.
Yeah, of course he does. Yeah, I'll tell you this.
Homelander is such a great character.
I'm gonna tell you this. I say this with no doubt in my mind. I don't know how many people are watching The Boys, but he is typecast forever. I don't think I'll
For
ever be
sure.
able to see him as anything
Nope.
other.
He's
than that
Homelander
character.
forever.
Yeah,
Which is
he's
okay.
Terrible.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, I know.
Man,
He's
Parrish,
just a
are you
terrible,
watching The
terrible
Boys?
person.
I am not.
Oh, boy.
Sounds like you need to check it out.
Starting
man.
at episode 1, you will not be disappointed.
You just can't believe
You
it.
can't believe it.
This season has been chaos.
Yeah.
And,
Absolute chaos.
That's not a preposterous statement because yesterday the winner was set on Common Show.
Which is?
Rosie said, I've spent a lot of money on Wolves tickets last season.
Oh, my God.
Rosie said, "What now?"
He
did
said,
not.
yes. He said, I spent a lot of money on Wolves tickets
He was
last
joking.
season.
Give me a break.
No, he was dead serious because then I retweeted it. He said, quote, I spent as much as your mortgage, if not more.
Give me a break.
He's joking.
I don't think so.
All right.
Is your mortgage zero?
I wish. That'd be great. Yeah, he got real mad about it.
Jesus.
I'm with him though. I bet he did. I agree with Rosie.
Yeah, don't rip Rosie,
Nope.
right?
Netflix is getting rid of its cheapest ad-free plan. The $11.99 a month basic plan is being phased out, and the company had already stopped accepting new signups. The cheapest ad-free plan now costs $15.49 a month, which is still a steal if you think about it. But that's a hell of a lot for just one service, because I have like 15 different services.
Yes.
Yeah. You still have
Well,
Quibi.
speaking of that, so I was watching one of the business channels yesterday, and they were talking about the Netflix stock, and they were saying what's interesting that's happened in the streaming world over the last couple of years is, there were a billion different streaming services that all came out, and all of us thought it was going to get diluted, and maybe the big ones like Prime and Netflix would just have so much competition. Not that they were going to lose because it's Amazon and it's Netflix,
Yeah.
but that what's really looking like it's going to be is just consolidation. That the big 2 or 3 or 4 will just absorb all of the other ones that can't make it on their own.
Sure.
And Netflix will have, this is a bad example, but Netflix will have a Quibi channel.
Right.
Yeah.
Or, Paramount Plus will be absorbed by what? So it'll end up being 3 or 4 major streamers, which kind of feels like we have now. But everybody else that even remotely just dabbles in it will just be absorbed by somebody else.
That makes sense.
That does make sense.
Because I think it'll be easier for all of us to say, like, well, what is that on? I don't want to have 15 different streaming services. It would be nice if I could go to Netflix and have 90% of what I'm looking for in one spot.
Go ahead, Zacho. You got something?
I mean, just the fact that we're seeing now the bundles after bundle after bundle, where if you get this, you get this and this and this now. And yeah, it just seems like it's like if you're going to do all that, then just, as Corey said, consolidate.
Consolidate.
And there are some credit cards too now that offer rebates on a certain amount per month for digital subscriptions.
I think I just
So
hit
you
into
can
the broccoli.
That's
do that too.
That was my chance at only paying $100.
Yeah. Well, yeah, everybody's kind of falling apart here.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready. You know, the Vikings rookies report on Sunday.
Hell yeah.
You know, it's already July 19th. And here's your last news story. The back to school and college season is an important time for retailers and consumers. And Bruce Newstead is the president of the Minnesota Retailers Association. He says back to school shopping has begun.
Back to school and back to college shopping, especially here in Minnesota, is a big season for retailers. And about half of us here in Minnesota have already started shopping for our back to school supplies. The average Minnesotan will spend about $875. That's if you have a child or children in elementary school through high school. And then actually the back to college shopping is quite a bit larger. It's about $1,300, almost $1,350 when you look at back to college students.
What is he talking about?
800 and
I mean, even if you buy
number 3 pencils,
even
or what?
if you buy new school clothes and a backpack,
Sure.
there's no way it's almost $1,000.
Corey,
It's a lot, but
Corey,
it's not that much.
I went to McDonald's yesterday and got 2 value meals, one for me and one for SJ. It was $22.
I get it, but I'm saying, you know,
But think new shoes.
Harper's she just finished 4th grade. There's no way we spent anywhere near $900 on back to school shopping.
What would you know
Not
about
even-
what you
Is
spend
that
at Target?
Even close.
I don't even know what name brand is nowadays,
Right.
like what the cool.
Keds.
And so, how much does that stuff cost? Because I remember pair of Gerbots back in the day. Those were $100 and some jeans, I think, and that was back then. So think, if you want to wear the coolest or whatever, I'm sure it's super expensive. Your kid has just got a good head on her shoulders and probably doesn't care.
Well, and her mom never tells her no, so she could run up a
That's the
pretty
way to
big
be.
bill.
Yeah.
By the way, speaking of back to
what
school,
hockey do?
and it's July 19th, right? I was at Costco yesterday. They have Halloween stuff out.
Hell yeah, right, Hogs?
They
Let's
have they have a half Halloween aisle already at Costco.
Dude, that's a good plan. I'm putting up my Christmas tree this weekend.
Yeah,
Do it.
good idea. What about your 60-foot Santa Claus or Frankenstein?
Yeah, he's got a lot of feet.
Yeah.
I would love to know from a Costco exec or stores like that. There has to be a metric on why that hits the stores in July.
Yeah.
Because it takes up shelf space, right? So they must be moving product, but who the hell buys Disney Halloween pumpkins in July?
2 things. Kelly and I forgot what we were watching on Hulu. Oh, yeah.
Probably porn.
Probably. The
Hub.
Clipped story, the Los Angeles Clippers bit about when they lost the guy lost the franchise.
Yeah.
There was a Christmas commercial on. And then yesterday on Peacock with the golf, there was a promo for a Love and Christmas Hallmark movie.
Knock it off.
About time.
Oh yeah, well it's
July.
that was Christmas in July.
Right.
They're doing it all month long.
I didn't know that.
Okay.
I don't watch that channel, but I bet Hawk does. Did you see that film, Hawk?
About 14 times.
Yeah.
I cried every time.
Yeah, you
So
love
good.
Hallmark
I do. I
films.
love Hallmark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Have you seen the Dolly Parton ones?
Oh,
Of course he has.
yes.
Man.
I have to watch those in slow mo.
Zip.
You out here, Johnny Crease?
I am. I love you guys.
Love you,
We'll
brother.
What
see
do you
you
want us to say to KOC for you?
Looking forward to a good year.
Yeah, man.
Looking forward to a good year. I have low expectations. I just want it to be entertaining. I know this rebuild is starting. I'm excited for the year, but I don't want summer to be over. So, yeah.
Amen, brother.
JohnCreasel.com.
JohnCreasel.com. We are booking into 2025 now, but I do have some availability at the end of the year. JohnCreasel.com. I love you guys. Have a
Love
good
you.
weekend.
Love you,
have
brother.
fun at the
Love you,
group party
Crease.
tonight. Have a few for me.
All right, dude.
Cheers.
See you, brother.
Parrish is here. Marney will be here in a second. Kevin O'Connell in 45 minutes. Sauce, you are doing sports after this. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
Bullets and butterflies. Sleepless nights.
The Fan.
Hailed as the nicest man in stand-up, 2021 Grammy-nominated comedian Nate Bargatze is headed to the State Fair Grandstand. You can see him on the Be Funny Tour when he takes the stage on Saturday, August 24th. Limited tickets are still available. For more info and to secure your tickets, head over to KFAN.com. Make the keyword calendar.
Saucy Tiger Woods, 13 over, tied for 152nd.
Yeah, we call that Cam Smith territory.
That's too bad.
Let me
He's
see if I
battling.
can find him. Let me see how many.
The greatest of all time, maybe the greatest of all time.
Yeah,
Definitely the greatest.
I mean, Colin Montgomery with his comment about how, somebody needs to tell him he needs to stop. I get that that's tough, Parrish. Is Perry back there?
Yeah.
You've played, and some of the greatest hockey players of all time. But, watching them when it's over is tough. It is over for Tiger Woods. He needs to just play the Masters and maybe play a couple of bits on the Champions Tour where he can ride and play 3 rounds. He's 13. He's 3 shots away from dead last. It's just over for him.
Yeah, we all have a shelf life, and nobody knows how long that shelf life will be. But yeah, it's frustrating. It's a frustrating time when you're used to seeing something and your body being able to read and react and actually execute that, and then all of a sudden it just stops executing. It's a frustrating time.
Yeah, how do you finish again? Dead last?
He's close.
Oh, yeah. He had a good day, though. Thanks.
That's tough, man.
Yeah, it's tough because, he's exempted this till he's 60. I think the other ones, I think the Masters is a lifetime exemption, so he can play in that as many times as he wants.
Yeah, but how about the other side of it? Couldn't you just say it's the media's fault then for just constantly showing every shot that he has? Because if I'm at a golf tournament, and it is a tough watch, I'm not a big fan of going to live golf tournaments because it's hard to follow the story.
Yeah.
If Tiger Woods is on a hole versus anybody else, I still want to see Tiger. The fans still want to see him. It's just he has no chance of winning.
Yeah.
If we all just say, all right, cool, it's just like a victory tour, right? It's a victory lap. He's just had the best career basically of anyone ever, and he's changed golf forever. Nothing wrong with just saying, let's watch the guy hacking around. We don't think he's going to win, but it's going to be fun to see him.
Yeah, but I think, though, when you got guys like Shane Lowry, who's in the lead. All these guys are up towards the top of the leaderboard, and they show every single bad shot of Tiger.
It's not Tiger's fault, though.
No, it
That's
isn't.
true.
It isn't. But I just think that some people that watch it are tired of that, and it's sad to see. He's just broken.
Well, let me ask
It's
you a
sad.
question because I don't know the answer to this. So you say he gets an exemption. So is he taking somebody else's spot?
No,
if you know what I mean?
because he's a past winner.
Yeah, I know,
No,
but I
he's-
mean,
nope.
so
No.
so it's not keeping somebody out of the tournament.
it's not a
Then who's it
sponsors.
hurting? Everybody's got to have a
anybody.
purpose
No,
in life.
Of course.
Exactly.
No,
John Daly's still out
I get
there.
that, but what if you're who's one of Babe Ruth? What if every time you went to see Babe Ruth, he just struck out every time?
I know, but I hear what you're saying. I get the spirit of what you're saying, but I also will say, if he ain't hurting anybody and he likes playing golf and it's not something he's embarrassed by, then who are we to tell him?
And Saucy, the other comeback, and this is going to be a perfect example this weekend. So what? He's a story for Thursday and Friday. Then he either misses the cut or he's so far back that once it actually matters, once the leaders are fighting for the title on Saturday and Sunday, no one's talking about Tiger at that point anyway because it's all about who's winning. So once you get to Sunday, he's in the rearview mirror.
Yeah.
And ain't no money in the world that can give you a purpose in life. You know
That's
what I mean?
a good point.
If it gives him a reason to get up in the morning and makes him happy, go get it.
And I get that golf fans like yourself who watch every single second of the coverage from Thursday on
so does that
would
guy.
get, a little bit more annoyed, but that they're not showing them for you. They're showing him for the casual fan who's flipping.
Ryan Donaldson and Justin
Correct.
Gard. Yeah. No,
And
I get
must.
it.
Look, a handful of years ago, I still wanted to watch Doyle Brunson play poker. He wasn't even remotely elite anymore.
I like
good
to see
point.
Christy Canyon.
She's not even close to elite.
Are you still on that kick?
How dare you?
I didn't want Wayne Gretzky to retire. I'm going to keep playing against him for a couple more years.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah. No, I get it. I think that it's
We're all
sad.
against you, buddy.
Yeah, no,
We're all against you.
No, I know. If I'd said how great it was to watch him, all of you would have been like, "Why?
100%.
It's terrible." Yeah, correct. I get it.
My favorite thing is just to argue that decide to see how quickly your story or your argument just completely crumbles.
No, you guys are right, but it's
it's one thing with like Vince Neil and
right.
Yeah, that's hard.
That's tough.
Go ahead,
That's
Andy. Tell
real
us what's
bad.
up.
Yeah, the only thing I can say is that sitting here watching the US coverage, it is Tiger heavy. Back in the UK, they mention him once an hour.
It's a good point.
That is it, right?
Good
so the
point.
world is not as hungry for Tiger as it seems the US is.
right.
And I can understand Source's opinion, right? Is
Andy,
that
you need to be here every day.
if you see that sort of thing, it does become tiresome. You just don't want to see him play badly. You want to remember the good times. Why do you want to be enforced that he's playing so badly at this moment in time? But it's only in the US I'm seeing that.
Okay, one quick rebuttal to your point, Andy.
Yep.
Brilliant.
I don't know why you put yourself up for this.
Yeah.
You know he's going to do it.
I know. Oh, I love it.
Do they show Royal out over there? And is that sad to watch?
So why not?
I'm right here,
Rory?
Zach. I'm
Hey,
right
he's Irish.
here.
Man, it's bad enough that my guy is, falling apart. I got the last pick.
Hey,
Parrish got
again,
the first pick.
sitting back here minding my own business.
Everybody
And every
I'm
time,
picking.
Perry, you're like, I'm not taking him.
I know. I didn't want to, but when I saw the odds and I figured maybe on European soil he wouldn't completely
think
implode
any of us would
in
have done
like
the same thing,
4 holes.
Yeah.
I agree with you. I thought it's very close to where he's from, right? It's
Yeah.
from Northern Ireland, and this area is just over the water. So he's used to playing in these conditions, and I thought this could be the time that he actually does something. How wrong we were.
Doesn't look like it. No.
You were.
It's time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip, presented by All Around Property Preservation.
Thanks all around.
Thank you all around.
For the people that are actually leading the tournament, that is Shane Lowry. He's 5 under on the tournament, even on the day. Daniel Brown is also 5 under on
Who the hell is that?
I have no idea.
Daniel Brown,
I
minus
went to high
5.
school
Do you
with.
know who he is, Andy?
No.
He's Charlie's nephew.
And then there are a couple of guys at 2 under. Justin Thomas is +1 on the day, but he's 2 under for the tournament. There are 3 guys in our bet, including the Ghosts, that are 1 under. Shoffley, Corey's guy, Patrick Cantlay, and there's about 7 people that are not going to make the cut. So, my guy, there he is. He's +11, Cam Smith. Kiss a glizzy.
Tiger just missed a birdie putt. I want to
Shocking.
give you every shot now the rest of the way for Tiger.
Yeah, okay.
So he's got a short one for
There's Marney.
Hi, Marney. Marney, that's British Andy. He's just a random guy from England who's British and likes Minnesota
just
Vikings
checked it out.
football.
Well, there's an actual Rube party today in person.
Yes, not a virtual one.
Yeah, no, you're not going to see my front room.
Yeah,
Are you
right.
going to wear your Daisy Duke sock?
No,
I like
Marnie
it.
is. She's going to wear my Daisy Dukes.
Is that right?
Oh, well, Rosie's going to be there then.
Yep, he just set up shop right now.
Are you
Waiting for the
coming
doors
tonight,
to open.
Mars?
I am.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Fantastic.
Sure. It's going to be great.
Cannot wait.
Crowd loves Marnie
What about
Gellner.
you, Perry? You going to be there?
No, I will not be there, unfortunately. I have a friend of mine that's his birthday is tonight, so I'll be hanging out with my buddy Matt.
Oh, well, happy birthday, Matt. Well, you'll get some
Friends.
You're going to get some really
My husband?
smashed FaceTimes from me tonight.
I cannot wait.
Don't answer your phone.
I
unless you
love
wanna see
those.
my,
Oh,
testicles.
let's go. Wow. Okay, then. Should have maybe let you finish that.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Whoa.
Sauce, the floor is yours.
The Twins are off today, but they're back at it tomorrow when they battle the Brewers at Target Field. The Twins will start Pablo Lopez. The Twins are 54-42. The rest of baseball, except for the Brewers, all starts today. The MLB trade deadline is 11 days from right now, and some people expect the Twins to add pitching. They won't do a thing.
Is that from your sources or just from your gut?
My gut tells me a lot because it's huge.
Well, even if they don't, and they could sign anybody, you'll never see it.
Yeah, I don't have Bally. Yeah, good
That's what I'm
point.
saying. You're screwed.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Betty.
The Viking rookies report to training camp,
Yes.
Hogs Daddy, on Sunday.
Let's go.
The rest of the guys will report on Tuesday.
Let's go. Football season, baby.
KOC
Catch the
about
wave.
27 minutes from now.
Sources say he's in the building.
I
Sure.
cannot wait.
Other teams, rookies and vets reporting today, hockey.
Yes, sir.
The Panthers rookies are reporting today.
Yep.
The Bears' entire team will be in training camp today because, as you know, they play in the Hall of Fame game 13 days from today. You
Yep.
and I are going.
We'll see them play live. It'll be
Yeah,
great.
we will. Can't wait. And then Jacksonville and New England's rookies report today.
Look at it. It's happening, Marnes. It's happening. Football season is beginning.
One more quick story. This is to softball. This to Corey. The Wolves Summer League team beat the Rockets last night. Leonard Miller had a double-double.
I've really been watching that kid. I really like what I'm seeing out of that kid. A lot of potential with that kid.
can't
I've
go
been
through this
watching it a
again.
What
lot.
number is Leonard Miller?
Oh, I mean, numbers don't matter, but I've been watching the kid a lot, and he looks great.
I can't go through that.
Joe Mauer, your guy Joe Mauer, Parrish will be inducted into the Hall of Fame on Sunday around 1:30.
Awesome. So proud of that guy. Just incredible
He's good
man.
at sports.
And just an incredible man.
Yeah, he's a good dude, too.
Yep.
All right.
All right, when we come back, Sauce, if you have more sports, you can finish that up. We'll do Vikings news, and then we're going to break a little early because we're trying to line this up when KOC walks in about 8 o'clock. This is the Power Trip Morning Show with Marney, Gellner, and Mark Parrish on The Fan.
Sex! This is Silhouettes by the band Ditto. Local music on the Power Trip Morning Show. Send yours to hockey@KFAN.com. The building is electric right now. The head coach is in here. He's wandering around doing different morning shows. Kevin O'Connell is here. Marney Gellner is here, but that doesn't make the building more electric. Everybody's
Yeah,
used
but
to
I'm
seeing him.
wearing a Vikings sweatshirt.
Oh, what a kiss ass.
To kiss ass, of course.
I bet you got that at Shields, didn't you?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, I bet you did.
That's where I get all my clothes.
Yeah, of course.
And my home decor.
Yep.
My swimming pool toys. My grills.
Did he not just say, I need my fruit
socks.
snacks? And he dropped them right here.
Yep.
kids.
And left them.
Yeah, right.
Stuff for sports.
But you got your kids at Shields or your kids?
Stuff,
your
stuff
kids'
for.
stuff. I thought you just bought them at Shields. I'm like, Jesus.
I don't
They
think
got everything,
they have
Corey.
that
They've got everything.
yet.
Yeah, right.
They're testing it right now.
That's a controversial thing. That's problematic. But whatever. Shields is awesome.
Yeah,
so
they are.
You never
They
know.
are awesome. They are awesome.
Agreed.
Thank you.
Why aren't you guys wearing Viking stuff? Is that not what we do when a coach comes in?
Well, I don't know if you know this, but my guy plays for Iowa State, so I got to my Iowa State stuff.
Go Cyclones!
Yeah, go Cyclones. That's right, yeah.
And Martins, you can ask the corner offices. The Power Trip Morning Show, not really known for being kiss asses.
Yeah, that's true. I don't fit in here.
Mine's purple.
That's a nice
What are you
touch.
talking about?
Kind of.
My
That's a nice
shirt-
touch.
Shirt's
Oh, okay.
mostly
Hawk
just
just
white.
said it was a nice shirt. No, he didn't. He hated it. But I like your blouse, Hawk.
Thank you very much. It's just a black T-shirt. It's what I wear.
Sauce, you look fantastic.
Thanks. I
A
really
nice
appreciate that.
golf polo with matching shorts. That's a great
Thanks,
look.
Marn.
That's one way to say it.
Yeah,
on
see, it's funny because
everybody.
I think if you listed the 100 reasons why Chris is never going to golf,
Yeah.
my guess is the attire is in the top
They won't
5.
let me wear jorts.
And Matt Blair ruined golf for you forever.
There's no doubt about it. I'm telling you, that was the worst day.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Just the worst day.
Oh, he hated
Wasn't he
you.
mad that you weren't good?
Oh, I hated him.
I'd never played in my life. I bought my golf clubs at a garage sale the day before. And I tried to tell him.
He was
but
pissed.
He wasn't happy. You're not even trying.
Yes, I am.
Those were the
Was that
words.
Stars tournament?
No, it was the thing we were doing back in the day. It was there'd be a listener, a KFAN employee, and Matt Blair, and they kept score all summer long. And whoever won, I don't know, it was some kind of thing. It was sponsored. And I think one of the people who worked here couldn't go, so they couldn't find anybody else. So they asked me, and I was like, I don't even know the rules. Is it like putt-putt? I have no idea.
And now, and this is not a shot at you, Hawk, you would literally be the last one in the building they would ask.
Oh, yeah. They
The
don't-
last one.
Yeah, but you know what? It's been a wonderful thing because I don't get asked to do charity golf tournaments anymore.
Yeah. Again, that's the other thing about not being a kiss ass is we almost get asked to do nothing now.
Yeah, right.
Right? Because we'll say, no, we're not doing that. Well, what if we gave you a little bit, add a couple zeros and maybe.
Do you know what time I wake up in the morning?
Exactly.
That's right. And I got a national championship game to play in.
And good luck to you, Hawk.
Yeah, thank you, man. I'm super excited. We got it. The team's ready. The coaches
it
got
goes
us
well.
prepared. It's going to be great. I didn't expect this my rookie year. It's all happening, man.
Yeah. What, are you going to transfer?
No way. I'm Iowa State ride or die. Why? You got NIL money for it?
Well, yeah. Because after my freshman quarterback won the national championship,
Yeah.
I think we went 13-1.
Yeah.
The first question you're asked is you can enter the transfer portal, but you can instantly just go back to that other school.
That's what
So
I'm
you
gonna
should see what is available.
I still think this is classic psychology, like
Yeah.
we've been talking about all week. Is Chris is like, no, I think I'm going to ride and die with Iowa State the whole way, and Sauce is like, out of here the first chance I get if they give me more money.
If Notre Dame,
Yep.
if I was guaranteed the starting job at Notre Dame yesterday, I would have left. But I'm not. They have some guy they're hanging on to. So I'll play another year at Michigan, win the national championship, hopefully win the Heisman, and then I'll see if Notre Dame wants me.
I'm telling you, this game is all encompassing.
It's sweet.
I love it.
You
It's so
talking
fun.
in first person is hilarious.
Yeah, right. It's fun.
I'm telling you, this is like China and TikTok. They are collecting data on all of your decisions, and they're going to, I don't know,
Here's the thing,
track
Corey.
you
I don't
because of
care.
They're going to be so bored with my data.
Yeah, Hawking. My guy is a 4.0. I do all the things.
I'm not, Look, I'm not trying to be a hypocrite. I always say that about people that rip me for having the Annie Ann's app, and they go, now they have your data. They can have my pretzel data all they want.
Yeah, they can
I
have
don't
it.
care.
Well, China can have Sauce's third down passing statistics
thank
as
you.
well,
Yeah.
and he's
Go
probably
ahead.
still safe.
Let me
go
guess,
ahead.
4 wide and bomb it.
Well, so on this
That's
bit,
what they called him in high school.
brilliant, Hawk. Very good. Very funny. Very good.
Shirt size and test score.
God, I would have been honored to get a 4. There were so many times, this will shock none of you. There were so many times in high school where I would look down and be like, I have no idea how this test is going to go. And
That's
I'd be
just
like,
where it said name with a
Yeah.
blank.
I thought you were talking in the bathroom. I have no idea how I'm going to button these pants.
no, but I would literally fill out like 3 of them, just hand it in and walk out.
You meat sauced it.
Oh,
yeah,
dude.
meat sauce.
You know, we talked about that earlier. I remember the very first time that I ever saw him meat sauce something. And we were playing the Papa Shot basketball game.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
Yep.
Oh,
And
yeah.
we were going one at a time to see who could get the most out of 21 or whatever.
Yep.
And he took like 3 shots and missed all 3. And I'm out of
And knew
here.
it was
And he
over.
left the building.
And just walked out. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Not just the game, but the building.
He just
He went
walked.
home.
Yeah,
I
just
left. Yeah.
Greatest ever. Anyway, we should do some Vikings news. We're going to do a lot of Vikings news momentarily because the coach will be here in just a second. But, Radco brings you Vikings news, so we should give him some love.
Yeah, thanks, Radco.
What do you got over there, Saucy? Come on, talk to us about it.
Vikings wise?
Yeah, about Radco, Radco, and talk us about the Viking news.
Well, the rookies report on Sunday.
Gotcha.
And then the vets report on Tuesday.
Right.
The welcome back bit that they always do every year, that is a week from tomorrow, and Nordo and I will be there. I think PA is live at training camp either a week from today or a week from yesterday.
Okay.
So there's a lot of that.
Hey, I don't think anybody's
first round rookies haven't been signed
That's
yet.
what I was just going to say. I don't think anybody's concerned, but I am just curious, I guess, on the surface,
weird.
what's taking so long.
I think it's a
wonder what it
guaranteed
is.
money thing.
Yeah, but I mean, almost everybody
Isn't that set
around
in
them.
stone? I guess I don't know.
Almost everybody around them is getting all of their contracts guaranteed.
Well,
Right? Pretty much.
yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know what it is.
I don't know. I wonder what it is. I'm not worried.
Perry, do you
We'll
have any
figure it
idea?
No.
You've worked sports contracts.
Yes, I have. But I was watching golf and not really paying attention to you two.
See, that's why Abbott doesn't want you watching golf sauce.
Yeah, that's what
See?
happens.
He meat sauced it.
I
Pull your
did.
hands up.
What do Common and Rosie do when they're in here?
Lie about their sports takes?
No, on
Bicker back and forth a lot.
when sports are on.
Oh, you mean watch golf?
You know,
Yeah.
a lot of times Rosie's get donating to charity online.
Oh, did you see that the bus thing's full again today, Hawk? Downstairs
Yeah,
with
that's
all
how
the
he
school
does it.
supplies.
That's how he does
Well, we heard earlier that the average back to school apparently shopping costs like $800 or $900. So looks like according to his donations, Rosie's taking care of about 10 kids.
Good for Rosie.
Here's
fantastic.
A couple things Vikings wise, real quick. The Athletic did a poll of their readers about every team, but for the Minnesota Vikings, the survey. When do you think J.J. McCarthy will make his starting debut for the Vikings?
Oh, good question.
50% of the responders said the second half of this season. What do you guys think?
I think. Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, go ahead, buddy.
Sure.
You're the expert. Do it.
I think that it's a very tough schedule to start, and I think after the London game is the one that makes the most sense. I going to New York's not that good of a team, but it's on the road in the NFL. That's a tough place to play, and then coming back here and playing San Fran, who is still one of the better teams in the league, and then who do they play week 3?
I got it right here in front of me. Hold on, I can tell you. Week 3 is the Texans.
That's a tough game. I don't know. I think he'll probably play after the London game.
Any chance any of you think he's gonna? They'll wait till 2025.
I mean, PA does.
Yeah, I know. That's what he keeps saying.
That
Yeah,
holds a
right.
lot of water.
And of course, injury aside, if Darnold goes down, that's the next guy.
And you never know if Darnold doesn't play well either.
Right. Yeah.
You never know. So many things can happen.
What is your biggest area of concern for 2024 position wise for this team?
The wide receiver group.
Really?
They have 2 of them. I mean, they don't have that,
and they might be without one of them for a handful of weeks.
I mean,
touche,
that would
that's
be
true,
that would be a position that they might add to.
The overall response, 33% of the responders said cornerback depth. Cornerback depth. I don't know. I guess I don't know exactly what's going on at cornerback.
Yeah.
I read that we moved dude to linebacker. Did you guys read that? Was that a true statement?
No, the Metellus thing.
Yeah, that's not true.
I think what they're saying is he's coming up more.
Oh, okay, got it.
In the scheme, but even he joked, I think, on Twitter, like, I'm not a linebacker. We got good ones. Metellus is awesome.
He's great.
I wish Rosie was here because I could ask him about this. But they asked the responders, "Do you think Viking ticket prices are affordable?" And I guess I don't know because I don't.
Why would he know?
He buys. Do you have any idea how much money he spent on Timberwolves tickets this year?
Man, I don't want to talk about it.
I can't help
Do you
myself.
think he meant a mortgage payment for Sauce or like his entire mortgage?
I think he meant him.
I'm not sure.
It must be like one payment.
But like that. So
Which
you
is
know,
a lot.
This is not a shot at the preposterous statement committee, but you know when they tweet some of these, it gets like one retweet, and like 4 likes because it's a great bit. I love that bit. This one has 100 likes. This is going to be a number 1 seed and it's going to win.
Kevin O'Connell joins the Power Trip Morning Show after this on The Fan.
The Fan.